Am I live? Can people see me? Can people see me in my new live? I'm trying a new thing. Thank you, Haley, for advising me to get StreamYard. I keep trying different stuff, and hopefully this one works. I don't even see the stream yet. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this now. I don't see anything. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there I am. There I am. I see myself. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you again for being with me today. My name is Michelle Campbell, CPA and owner of Time Value Accounting and Business Services. This is Strategic Thinking for Profit. And I'm, like to talk to you all the time about financial management and how you should be taking care of your business and all these different strategy type things. And that's what I do. I also have Strategic Thinking for Profit, which is a website. Check it out. It is a project of mine that is meant to help small business owners. And, in my accounting practice, most of them are established businesses. So they're paying a lot more money in terms of, dealing with the financial management, CFO services, advisory, tax planning, and all those things. But what I found is that what really needed my help a lot are small business owners. It is very, very lacking in terms of financial management, in terms of understanding your businesses. And, just because you're not having access to certain things, certain information can result in a great failure rate, unfortunately. So, in my heart, I really wanted to do something that can help small business owners overcome those challenges and actually learn how to run a business. And that's where the majority of the problem is. You have your knowledge, you know what to do in terms of your own business, but business in general requires a different skill set, different set of knowledge. And, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm here for. So I am actually, first we're going to get through some housekeeping things. First thing, join my group. It's called Strategic Thinking for Profit, the business network. It was created to help you grow your businesses. So Strategic Thinking for Profit, the business network, join. It was created to help you build through relationships while also learning to create a CEO mindset and master your cash flow, amongst other things. It's real value, it's real growth, it's real networking. It's not for everybody, in that it's specifically for business owners who have that on their brain. They want to grow, they're focused, and they want to seek that help. So join the group if you believe in this goal and want to be more strategic in advancing your business goals and building the life you want. Secondly, in our housekeeping, is I am hosting a webinar tomorrow, August 13th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In this webinar, I show you how to plug the hidden money leaks in your business and skyrocket your revenue. It's very, very informative. I can't even tell you how much. It is very informative, highly effective. It's not a lot of fluff, not at all, no fluff. And we'll give you direct strategies on how to grow your business and keep more money in your pocket. Please go to Strategic Thinking for Profit, the Facebook page, to register. It is a can't miss event if you're trying to grow your business. So book your space today, right now. Go there. All right, today's talk. Don't let excuses hold you back. How many times have you seen advertisements? And this is something that just came to my brain. How many times have you seen advertisements for grants, education, events that spoke to startups, and you came to the conclusion that it's not for you? You thought that it didn't apply to you. You didn't want to take the time, or you just didn't feel you're going to get it. I know you've done it because I've done it. We've all made judgments about things and decided not to go for an opportunity because we didn't quite feel we fit the criteria. The word startup can mean a couple of different things. It can mean a new company, or it can mean it can be specific to tech startups, and that's what's bandied about a lot. You hear them talk about startups. It's about tech. It's confusing, and if it does apply to those in your industry, you're eligible. You may not be eligible based upon the length of time you're in your business or the amount of money that you have made in your business. I've seen a lot of these lately. I've seen a lot of notices about grants being given, and there's all these criteria. And you wonder, is it worth the time, the effort, the energy, the financial statements, all the things that they're asking for to apply? And how many of you, I would love for people to tell me, how many of you have let those deadlines pass because you weren't sure you were eligible? So in terms of excuses, do you, if you've been in business for a little while, do you believe that startups have an advantage over you? Do you think that they have more flexibility, room to adjust and make significant changes that you just can't at this time? For some odd strange reason, you can't make those changes. It's an excuse. I was watching, now I don't have DirecTV or anything like that. I have Netflix. I was watching The Office, and I've seen all of these episodes, but I was watching Netflix late last night, and I was watching The Office. And there was a scene where somebody just got called out for making an excuse. So Jen, she was calling out whoever, and she was saying, you can take this class, you can do this and up level your life, basically, not be a receptionist anymore, grow yourself. And then this person gave all kinds of excuses as why they couldn't take the next few weekends to take these classes. And it really made me think, we all give a whole bunch of excuses why we can't do something. And they're all nonsense. They're complete, utter nonsense. This person gave so many excuses as to why over the next 12 weeks or 8 weeks, whatever it was, on the weekends, they couldn't take free classes so that they can grow. And they got called out for it. And I found it so, it was so relevant. We all give a whole bunch of excuses every day, whether it's exercise, whether it's eating, with our business, which is a major thing. We give excuses why we're not doing certain things. And this can hold us back tremendously. What if we did exactly what we said we're going to do? On a daily basis, what if we did exactly what we said we're going to do? What would happen with our lives? So thinking that you can't make changes or having these excuses because you say, oh, I'm not a startup, I'm already here. And if I make changes, it's going to be bad for me, or it's going to do this, or it's going to do that. Fortunately, for small businesses, you're agile. You can make dramatic shifts in your business. Today I can say, I'm going to do X, I'm going to do this, and I can make those changes. So can you. You can make a decision today, and it will inconvenience you only for a short while. You're making tectonic shifts in your business. It's not going to cause massive destruction. Big companies don't have this. Big companies have to make massive planning and strategy to move their businesses. They can't just decide that they're going to make any changes. They have to go through debate and bureaucracy and planning and getting their managers on board and getting their employees to accept the changes. It's a lot of work, and it can take year to years. It's a long time. They don't have the agility that you do. Consider that. You have room to make any change you want in your business. It can be rough for sure, but if the shift is worth it, then there's no excuse. I would love to hear from people. Please comment, let me know what you are doing in your business, or what kind of shift you can make in your business today that will make a dramatic impact And is anything holding you back? What's holding you back? Another excuse I often hear is that you don't have time or creativity to come up with a strategy. I didn't consider myself a strategic person. That didn't come to my brain. I never said, "Oh, I'm a strategist." No, that sounds kind of obnoxious, but it's a talent that's developed over time. If you are a business person, you are to be strategic. You are to develop that over time, and so that you're seeing the different things that are available through the corners of your eyes. Like you're saying, "Oh, I can change that, or I can do this, or I can do that." So it's built up. It's a talent that's built up over time. And I need to stop watching myself on Facebook. That's kind of distracting. Let me stop doing that. All right. So strategy brings structure to creativity. Shifts in business occur with creativity. The creative process builds strategy. So it's a circle. The more you exercise your creative side in business, the more opportunities can be opened up. Now, I don't want you to run your business like I draw. I can't, that would be a hot mess. I can't draw to save my life. It's horrible. But ask yourself the right questions and stay focused on your goals. Speaking of goals, what are they? When I ask about goals, people talk about what their business goals are. Well, I want to do this in my business. I put out a question earlier this week about business plans. There's still a lot of people that don't see the value. Some even argue against it, like a business plan is some outdated practice, which is not true at all. A business plan is meant for you more than anything else. It's meant to start the creative process. For my process, when I was doing my business plan, it was like free writing. The more I wrote, the more ideas came to my brain, and it expanded my business beyond what my original thoughts were. Just ideas flowing to me. So it definitely was for me more than anything else. I wasn't seeking financing. That's not what it was for. It's also an evolving thing. Writing it the first time does not set your business in stone. It's not like you write a business plan and that's it. You just leave it and you have to adhere to it and never change, and this is what it is. That's not how it works. So when they say it's outdated, I kind of find that, nonsense too. It's meant to be a starting point. When you first start out, this is what you're doing. Beyond that, then we're getting into, strategic planning and strategic thinking and, a whole bunch of other stuff. It's not meant to be the only thing, but it's definitely meant to give you clarification and provide the foundation for your business. And even after you start, you come up with ideas and you're moving forward and you're changing and it's evolving. So, and as you grow and change, so does your business plan. A little advice: start with you first. What do I mean by that? Our businesses are running us versus the other way around. So if you're trying to build a certain life for yourself, but you're putting your business first, then it's kind of counterproductive. It's very tempting to do that because you're trying to build your business, and you're trying to make money, but you'll soon notice that your business is taking over your life and you have no hobbies. You want to schedule your business around your life. When you talk about your goals, your life comes first and what you want it to look like. When you're doing your calendar, if you have vacations, are you looking to see what your business is doing first, or are you scheduling your time off, your vacations, your children's thing? Can you do that first and then schedule your business around it? Wouldn't that make much more sense? Decide on what you want your business or what your days to be like? What do you want your everyday to look like? What your life goals are, and then plan your business. So another excuse, it's not overt. It's not an overt excuse. It's insidious, and it can be a severe impediment to growth. Are you good with coming up with ideas? No, tell me, are you good with coming up with ideas? All right. So how many ideas have you had over the years that just fell to the wayside? Nothing happened. You forgot about them and moved on. And then took notice when somebody else had them on an infomercial. You're like, damn, I could have made bank off of that. Somebody else came up with that. We all have done that. We've all seen that happen in our lives. We come up with a ton of ideas, good ones, really good ones, and then they're gone. I personally am really an idea person. So ideas just occur to me. Are you an idea person? Does a lot of ideas come to you? It's just something we're good at. We see something and we're like, oh, you could do this, or you could do that, or I can do this. So ideas come to me a lot, and I have a lot of paper sitting around here somewhere with just a ton of written notes. But implementation is hard. If anybody is a fan of Big Bang Theory, there was one episode where that was a massive thing. Leonard had the idea and Sheldon had the implementation or execution, and there was a big gigantic fight. But because it's hard, you have the implementation person, the idea person, that's what they're good at. So if you have to do both because you're the business owner, that's extremely difficult. It's hard. I'm not going to front. It's hard. But once again, those are talents that need to be built up. So what are you? What are you good at? Are you what do they call the theoretical physicist versus, are you the implementation person, or are you the idea person? We all have our natural inclinations. And for somebody to say that they're good at everything, that's no. We all have our natural inclinations, and we have to build up the other. So when I say it's insidious, is that we can have a ton of ideas and sit on them and nothing happens, and things just fizzle. Can be from a result of a lack of confidence, a lack of technical knowledge. It can come from different sources, but without implementation, ideas just crawl away and die. So how do you overcome that? What are the things that you need to do to overcome that shortcoming? What can you do to overcome those implementation issues? And then finally, money. How is money used as an excuse? How are you using money as an excuse? I teach about fiscal responsibility. So this may seem odd to some, but too many times I've seen business owners spend money on courses, membership, coaches, bunch of stuff, looking for a magic bullet, something that turns their business into a success like magic. The courses, membership, coaches, it's all overwhelming. There's so much of it out there. You're reading reviews about how great these services are. Your friend told you it's great. But is that what you needed? It is kind of frustrating when I see people spend money on these magic bullets and not only not see a return, but money's down the drain from poor judgment. Trying to skip over things, and this is what I mean by poor judgment. Trying to skip over things that will actually make your business sustainable as a whole and not piecemeal. It's extremely important to prioritize where your money goes and in what order. If you don't understand your business, then even if you do make money, you will lose a lot of it because of mismanagement. Get your house in order first and foremost. Learn to put those financial and strategic initiatives in place first before making those types of decisions. And in terms of those opportunities I spoke of before when I first started, go after them. Just go after them. Review the criteria, of course. I mean, you don't want to apply for something that's for a horse trader and you're not a horse trader. But especially women have a problem. Women have a problem with going after things when men don't. And I understand it completely. I understand why men probably won't, but I understand what it is. It's like trying to fit in the rules. There was a study that showed when women are seeking employment, they won't apply for a specific job unless they meet a criteria to the T. Men go after them. They don't care. They could care less. They're the bomb. So they go after them. They're going to try and get anything they can. So go after them. That's what you need to do. Go after opportunities and stop being passive or trying to fit into some rules when just try and overcome things. All this to say, shift from working a job to being a CEO of your own company. Build the life you want. Learn to delegate. Find the right people. Level up. Make more. Work less. How many hours do you want to work per week? What systems could you use to automate processes? What policies and procedures can be written so that your business is more efficient and you're building internal controls? What employees and contractors could you delegate work to? What employees and contractors should you have to level up your business? Shifting to a CEO mindset means moving from a place where you have to be there, or your business fails. It means planning and strategizing every step of the way, including the entity you should be and why. Why are you that LLC? Why are you that S Corp, etc. And how much money you can save on taxes, because it can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. So how much money can you save on taxes if you did X, Y, and Z? That's the CEO mindset. Making those strategic moves and planning out your business and not having it run you. All right. Thank you again for being with me this week. I appreciate it. And please, please, please join my webinar tomorrow. It's 11:30. Go to Strategic Thinking for Profit, the business page, to check out, to register. And I look forward to seeing you there. And as far as my weekly show, I will see you again next week, same time, same station. All right? And bye.